Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Fakihah Balkis binti Azmi, S71543. Today's presentation is about offers a legal analysis of the contractual dispute between Ketapang Trading Co and Jembal Sendirian Berhad, which occurred as part of the Malaysian EV Revolution 2023 initiative. The engagement began with a request for a proposal and was followed by a memorandum of understanding that included new terms, which led to conflicting interpretations between the two parties. Complicating matters further were key developments such as the unauthorized signing of a contract worth over 30 million ringgit, email threats sent to the CEO prior to signing, and Jembal's subsequent failure to deliver critical components due to a factory incident. These events raised several legal concerns and have had a significant impact on Ketapang Trading Co.'s operations, financial standing and reputations. This presentation focused on four core legal issues, which is coercion, offer and acceptance, misrepresentation and breach of contract. Each issues will be examined using the ILET method, which I stands for issue, L for law, A for application and C for conclusion. And it is also supported by relevant provisions under Malaysian contract law. The aim is to assess the validity of the agreement, the accountability of each party, and the legal lessons this case offers for commercial practice.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putri Ali Nadira binti Muhammad, metric number S69866. Today I want to present to answer the question using the ILET method. For the ILET method, I want to explain about the issue, law, application and conclusion. For the law, I want to explain about the statute and the case law. Firstly, I want to explain about the issue. The issue is the contract between Ketapang Trading Co. and Jembal Sendirian Berhad valid even though the CEO of Ketapang Trading Co. received the threats before signing the contract. For the next explanation, I want to explain about the statute. For this question, we choose the two statutes. Firstly, for the section 15 and section 19 open bracket 1. In the section 15, we thought about the coercion. Coercion means threatening to do an act provided by the penal code or unlawfully detaining property with the intention of completion a person to enter into a contract. And for the second section, we want to explain about section 19 open bracket 1 is about the voidable contract. The voidable contract, if consent is given due to the coercion, fraud, misrepresentation, then the contract is voidable by the party affected by the coercion. For the next explanation is about the case law. We choose the one case law similar with this situation. We can refer to the case law of Barton versus Armstrong 1976. In this case, Armstrong used the death threat to force the Barton to sign a contract. The court ruled that the contract was voidable because Barton signed in under the duress. This is show that the element of duress can render a contract invalid. Next explanation is about the application. According to section 15, Contract Act 1915, coercion include forcing someone to act illegally or under threat to make them enter into a contract. In this case, the CEO of Ketapang, Datuk Seri Shadat, received a threatening email threatening to distribute personal photo if he did not sign an agreement with Jembal Sendirian Berhad. This is coercion as it used personal threat to influence consent. Under section 19 open bracket 1, a contract made as a result of duress is voidable. This case is lined with the Barton versus Armstrong, where the court ruled that a contract could be voidable due to threats. Therefore, Datuk Seri Shadat can choose to void the contract if he can prove the existence of duress. In conclusion, the contract between Ketapang Trading Co. and Jembal Sendirian Berhad is not valid if it was signed made under coercion. under Section 19 open bracket 1 of the contract Act 1915, a contract can be voidable if consent was obtained through the trees. In this case, Ketapang's CEO, Datuk Seri Shadat, received a threatening email containing with her personal photo. The threat forced him to sign the contract. This is similar to the case of Barton versus Armstrong, where a contract was deemed voidable because it was signed under the duress.
Hi, my name is Nurul Sakina Binti Hazrat, matric number S6919. Okay, this slide I want to explain the second issue. Second issue is Jemaah Sdn Bhd submission of Memorandum of Understanding (MOU). Consider a valid acceptance during negotiations to make an offer to Ketapang Trading Co. Okay, to law relate this issue, first Section 2A in Contract Act 1915. So, a person who express willingness to do or abstain from doing something to attain another assent is making a proposal. Second, Section 2B, when the person to whom the proposal is made accept it, the proposals become a promise. So this relate case law of height versus range. Okay, this case about Mr. Range offered to sell his farm to Mr. Hyde for £1,000. Mr. Hyde did not accept but made a counter offer of £915. But Mr. Range rejected this counter offer. Later, Mr. Hyde tried to accept the original offer of £1,000. So, the court held that no contract was formed because the counter offer cancelled the original offer. Okay, these applications under Section 2A of the Contract Act 1915, a proposal happens when someone clearly show that they are willing to do or not do something to get another person's agreements. In these situations, Ketapang Trading Co. sent a proposal to Jemaah Sdn Bhd with specific terms and conditions. Besides, according to Section 2B, for a contract to be valid, the other party must accept all terms exactly as they are. If they change any terms, it is considered a counter offer, not an acceptance. So, Jemaah Sdn Bhd reply with a memorandum of understanding (MOU) agree to the proposals, but Jemaah Sdn Bhd add new terms such as increase price and a different delivery schedules. Because of this change, Jemaah Sdn Bhd reply was a counter offer, not a full acceptance. Therefore, no binding contract was created at that stage. So, this principle is also shown in the case height versus range, where the court decide that change an offer, cancel the original offer, so no contract is formed. Okay, these conclusions. In conclusion, Jemaah Sdn Bhd Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) is not considered valid acceptance of Ketapang Trading Co. offer. According the sections 2B of the Contract Act 1915, acceptance must fully match the original offer without any change. However, Jemaah Sdn Bhd add new terms such as increase the price and different the delivery schedules. This means Jemaah Sdn Bhd's response was a counter offer, not an acceptance. This follow the principle in height versus range, where the court had that a counter offer cancel the original offer and therefore no contract is formed.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Nakim Amani binti Abdul Halim, number matric S71220. We continue to present about issue number 3, which is Jemba Sdn Bhd statement that their product will withstand temperature between negative 40 Celsius to positive 125 Celsius, a statement of fact which conform the basis for a misrepresentation claim, or is just their opinion. This issue we apply stated under Contract Act 1950, Section 18, which is misrepresentation is false or misleading statement that cause someone to enter into a contract without the intent to deceive. So, misrepresentation have three aspects. First of all, false assertion without reasonable basis. This means a person make a statement they believe is true, but it is not supported by proper information. Second type is breach of duty without deception, when an advantage is gained by misleading another without intent to deceive. If often involve negligence or lack of care, especially when trust or expertise is expected. Lastly, innocent cause or mistake, when one party innocently cause the other to misunderstand the fundamental nature of the contract subject. It must relate to the actual substance, not just minor quality or value. For the case law, is ESSO Petroleum Coal Ltd. Wimbledon. This case about ESSO provided a petrol sale estimate of 200 gallons per year based on their expertise, but didn't revise it after key circumstance change. So, Madam relied on the figure to set aside and later super loss. The court decided that ESSO was liable for negligence, misrepresentation, and breach of warranty as the expert estimate include Madam. According to Section 18 under Contract Act 1950, misrepresentation is a false statement made without intent to lie but cause someone to enter a contract. It consists of three main aspects. Firstly, positive statement without reasonable basis. So, in this case, Jemba Sdn Bhd claim its component can withstand temperature between negative 40 Celsius and positive 135 Celsius. However, there was no solid evidence to support this claim. Internal documents show that the component were only tested between negative 20 Celsius and 101 Celsius, proving the claim lacked proper testing. So, secondly, breach of duty without intent to deceive. As an experienced electronic component manufacturer, Jemba Sdn Bhd have a duty to ensure that technical information provided was accurate. If failure to verify the product actual capability resulted in losses for Ketapang Trading Co. and benefit for Jemba, ever though there was no malicious intent. So, number 3, unintentional misrepresentation causing misunderstanding of the core of the contract. The temperature specification was a crucial element for Ketapang Trading Co. in producing electric vehicle (EV). Their reliance on the inaccurate statement constitute a material misrepresentation. In this case, Jemba Sdn Bhd claim its component can withstand extreme temperature negative 40 Celsius to positive 135 Celsius without proof. So, the real testing was limited and this misled Ketapang Trading Co. As an expert, Jemba have a duty to provide accurate technical info. Its failure cause Ketapang financial loss. It is similar to case law action with Madden, when expert advice turned out misleading, making the company liable. In conclusion, Jemba Sdn Bhd claim that their product can withstand temperature between negative 40 to positive 135 Celsius is a statement of fact, not just an opinion. Given their technical expertise and Ketapang Trading Co. relies on that statement to enter into a major contract, the claim falls under misrepresentation as defined in Section 18 of the Contract Act 1950. 950. Therefore, Ketapang Trading Co. may pursue legal action for misrepresentation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name Nurin Ainin Sofia binti Usri. My matric number S70777. Today I would like to present the issue from the case study. The issue is whether ketapangtrading.co is entitled to claim for compensation from Jembai Sdn Berhad due to failure to delivery 15,000 unit of the special microprocess chips. Of relevant legal principle is whether a party to a contract failed to perform the contract without lawful excuse, the other party may sue to breach of a contract and obtain relief from the court. Section 14 of the Contract Act provide that when a party to a contract has refused to perform or disable himself from performing his promise is in it entity, that promise may put at the end to the contract. In addition, the aggrieved party may also claim for damage as a compensation for the loss suffered under Section 74 of the contract application. In the case Jembai Sdn Berhad failed to deliver 15,000 units of the special microprocess chips that were ordered by ketapangtrading.co. The ketapangtrading.co is therefore entitled to terminate the contract and claim damage against Jembai Sdn Berhad for the loss suffered. In the conclusion, based on the above legal principle, it can be concluded that ketapangtrading.co is entitled to claim for the compensation from Jembai Sdn Berhad due to failure to deliver 15,000 units of the special microprocess chips. That's all from me.
Okay, now let us jump into the conclusion. The contract between Ketapang Co. and Jembai Sdn Berhad is considered void due to several legal issues. First, there was coercion when Ketapang CEO was threatened with the release of compromising personal photos to pressure him into proceeding the deed. Second, the Memorandum of Understanding submitted by Ketapang proposed a 10% price increase, which constitute a counter-offer rather than valid acceptance, effectively nullifying the original offer. Third, Jembai misrepresented key product information, particularly the operating temperature, which violated Section 18 of the Contract Act 1950. Lastly, Jembai failed to deliver essential components, giving Ketapang the right to claim damages under Section 74. Therefore, Ketapang is entitled to cancel the contract and seek compensation for its losses. That's all from us. Thank you.